All right, welcome Taj Hammer fans to another Saturday for our Jamegan Offensive Narrative Tournament trip to Nottingham Prep. We've got Echoes of War, the Angels of Death Descend, 1,750 points. Michael, being a swell guy, has agreed to bring out his guard today with a Castellan Knight, and I'm bringing the traditional Deathguard tournament list that you've seen before, so we're going to give it a go. Chaos Lord is our Deathguard Warlord. Reminder to myself, Death to the False Emperor. And we've got the Company Commander for the Warlord with his Relic of Lost Cadia. That thing's a beast. And his superior tactical training. So we've got the army overview coming up. Deathguard army overview. You've seen it before. We've got 1,750 points. We've got a battalion. We've got 3 Plague Burst Crawlers. We've got 2 Brutuses, both with las cannons. We've got Bloaty 1 and Bloaty 2. We've got the crowd favorite Fleshmower and 2 Plague Spitters. We've got a Rhino with these Plague Marines inside. We've got 12 Poxwalkers, our Warlord, Chaos Lord, and we've got Typhus and the Boys, the Death Shroud.
Alright, here's our overview of the Imperial Guard deployment. We've got a Freeblade Knight Castellan here, Guard Squad, 3 Basilisks, a Mortar Team, Company Commander, some Guard Squads in the center, Company Commander, Lord Commissar made the cut today, welcome back sir. 442 and 443 just came out of the shop. They basically were rebuilt after the last fight. We've got Guard Squad there and a Bane Wolf. So this is how the Guard are deploying. And the objective of this game is for me to defend Objective 1, Objective 2, and Objective 3. If the attacker gets to any of those and holds them at the end of the battle, which is a random battle length, they win. If he has 1, it's a minor victory. I think 2 or more is a major victory, etc., etc. Basically, I just need to kill him and not let him hold the stuff. And here comes turn 1.
All right, the end of the Death Guard attacker, turn 1. Mortars showing up. We left the Castle alone, which hurts to say, but I've seen this Basilisk show before, and we've got to deal with them. We might as well deal with them sooner rather than later with their Strength 9, D3 damage, no LOS, 20-foot range. So we did kill the one on the right. We took 7 wounds off the middle one, and then Michael did some really good saving on the Rightalisk there. Had a couple las cannons land. He saved, I think, 3 out of the 4 las cannons. Yep. With the 5-up save, so hats off. We did 3 wounds. We nicked some wounds off of the Guard Squad here. Took 7 of them out between the bloat drones and the heavy sluggers, and the rest decided to peace out in morale. These guard units stayed put, and we did kill 4 during our preliminary bombardment. Rolled a 6 for everybody. Used a stratagem to roll 3d6 on the Castellan. We didn't hit anybody but that Guard Squad over there and killed 4 guardsmen in preliminary bombardment. So that is the end of Death Guard
turn 1. There's a lot of smog here from the Death Guard advance. Pestilential flies and stuff, I suppose. A lot of shooting. That -1 to hit was kind of brutal. But we did a wound to the Fleshmower. We killed a Poxwalker, and we did 6 wounds to a Plague Burst Mortar. This Knight Castellan can die in a fire. It's not worth the steel, adamantium, whatever it's made in. But yeah, here's where we stand. Not super great. Hopefully I have some units left at the end of turn 2 so I can shoot without this silly modifier. But yeah, there we go.
Okay, at the end of a rather productive Death Guard turn 2, using up all our karma before the tournament, did put down the Death Shroud over here 9 inches away from the Castellan. Also, the Fleshmower was over here. Made a successful charge. Pretty good Overwatch performance. The Meltas hit, the Volcano Lance hit, but the Demon Saves also hit. And we DR'd some good wounds. So we took a couple, 2 wounds in Overwatch, and then the Fleshmower made it in. Death Shroud made the 9-inch charge into the Castellan. Overall, I think we did 15 wounds to the Castellan between shooting, Actually, it's really not between shooting. It's 1 wound in shooting and then probably 14 in the fight phase. Death Shroud, we did Veterans of the Long War, and we had Blades of Putrefaction. So we were wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. Really good wound. But then we rolled kind of caca on the D3. So we only did 9 damage on 6 D3 damages. So we'll still take it, don't get me wrong. And then over here, we Mortars and the Brutus brothers. We did finish off the 2 remaining Basilisks. So overall, we feel good about this right flank that we're going in on right now. We're going to try to get that objective. We moved up with the Rhino and Pop Smoke. So we've got the guard turn 2.
End of turn 2. In your screen there is the image of failure. Fucking stupid piece of shit. We, I think, killed a Death Shroud. And you know what? We used all of the guns on the vaunted Dominus Castellan to kill 1 halfway dead bloat drone. And it took every single shot with good rolls and damage failing for us to kill that bloat drone. So good job, Castellan. Credit to the Deathguard for being so resilient. That's really all I have to talk about. The failure that is the Knight Castellan. You're beautiful, but I hate you.
Conclusion of Deathguard turn 3. This mortar here moved up, and we kind of we did a little pivot to the left here. We see a Bane Wolf on his way. We see the 442, 443 kind of motoring over the trench there. So we think that there's going to be a wheel right from Michael. So we're going to prepare for that. Meanwhile, over here, the Knight did charge in against the Death Shroud. We did some wounds in return to thank him for his patronage. On our turn, Typhus did, he smited, did 2 wounds. That got the Knight down to 1. Typhus made a 10-inch charge, came in there haphazardly, very sloppy hit roll. We did 1 wound. That was enough, -3 damage, and the Knight is dead. So Typhus and the boys. Yep. Doing what Typhus and the boys do. So Bloat Drone moved over here. We shot some guardsmen. We're in the trench with them now. That is not going to be good news for them. So there we go. That's the end of Deathguard. Turn 3.
End of guard turn 3. Not a whole heck of a lot to report. The Bane Wolf valiantly shot and charged the Plague Burst Crawler 442. Fired at the Rhino over there, knocked it down to 1 wound. 443 shot at that same Plague Burst Crawler. Overall, we've gotten it down to 2 wounds, so at this point we'll call it a victory if we can maybe kill it. This guard squad advanced towards the left there. These gentlemen they need to probably start moving, but they're holding fast. And there was a guard squad here, and they fixed bayonets and charged this bloat drone. And the not 1 but 2 plague spitters absolutely putrefied them, just turned them into liquid goo. There should be some puddles there on the trench floor. But here's where we stand. Floof Town here on the left. And Deathguard securely on the objective. That wins them the game. If we don't knock them off. It's a tall order, but we'll see. Deathguard turn 4.
Okay, Hammer fans, end of the Deathguard turn, the end of our Echoes of War. The Angels of Death descend. The Deathguard Angels did descend, got the Castellan. We captured this objective over here. We've got more models than the Imperium units around within 9 inches, so we win a minor victory. And the Deathguard go on to spread their Gellerpox to a grateful universe. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time.